Oh, hello. 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 Does it all work? Hang on. Let me show you something actually. What? There's two of me. What? There's an extra one behind that I had to add for reasons. So it just sits there wah-wah-ing, I suppose. This pen had better work. Oh yeah, no it does. Okay. There we go. That's better. That's better. Right, let's go down here. I was looking at these and trying to spot what looked funny. Ah, come on in. Hello. Oh, hey queen. Oh my god, what is that cute little icon? It looks like you're the queen. You've got the little crown. What is that? 25 XP? What? Why have you got XP? Is that new? That's interesting. Hey queen. That's new. Hey girl. What's going on? Okay, so what have I got? Sketches. Meow. Meow. What's going on, everyone? You do have a crown. When did that happen? Wait, what? Oh, can you not see it? Can you not see it? It's got a little crown and it says number one. Number one. I will take a screenshot and show you if you can't see it. If it's gonna let me grab it. Having a laggy moment. Is there a chat leaderboard? What fuckery have you unlocked? I don't know. I don't think I clicked anything to make it do that. I don't know. Let's start drawing. There's a chat leaderboard. You've got to fucking fight for my attention now, chat. So Mr. Clarence is number one. I'm gonna show everyone else. Hang on. If everyone can't see it, look, my clown friend's got a little number one. I wonder if we're gonna get to see who number two is. Who gets the privilege of being number two? Hey, queen. It's like Twitch purple as well. I think they're trying to evoke. I think they're trying to evoke Twitch bitties or something. Have you direct line? I don't need a ribbon from YouTube. I already win, yeah. That always makes me think of Father Ted, where he's like, old women, they don't need to pray anymore. They've got the direct line. Shit's funny. Okay, I'm gonna draw some more of these and try and go fast. What a fam's sending me. Gardening. Obviously, of course. Bulbs. I'm gonna look at that later. Fam is sending me things. They don't need the operator anymore. They've got the direct line. Maybe I should draw the old lady bod, actually. Again, that was pretty fun. I was having a lot of fun drawing old lady bod. Yeah, now everyone gets to know that you're the favorite. It's everyone's problem now. These blocky ass arms that I keep drawing, man. Blocky ass arms. Blocky. I think I'm doing a bad job, also. I think I'm doing a bad job. I'm gonna root more through that site that I put a link to in the Patreon Discord. I can't remember the name of it now. Woof woof. Woof woof. Woo. I shouldn't. I'm not gonna woo. Actually, that's bad. When I clicky the crown, it prompts me to buy a super chat. Oh, I see. YouTube's trying to like extort you. I get it. You want to keep the crown, don't you? Don't do it. Don't. Actually, don't. Hello. How are we? Hello. Sorry if that was like really loud. Also, hello. Inside voice. Hello. Sometimes I smash the buttons on the soundboard a bit too hard. Have you seen people that do those like NPC live stream things for like money? Where they are literally pretending to be a soundboard. Those are like terrifying. I hate them. I would like to throw money at you because you deserve it. Thank you. I don't know what for, but thank you. I'm gonna go to dinner. Oh my god, you're the number 2. You just got the number 2. Wait. Raj, you're the number 2. It's you. How do you feel? The NPC live streams are upsetting. That's a good word for them. I think I'm making the hips like too skinny, where I've been drawing a lot of man hips. And might also be making them too tall for lady hips. I was oh, you know what I wanted to draw? I want to draw like Shadow the Hedgehog, but he's like nice caraco brachialis. Oh yeah, draw him with like buff muscles or something for the meme anatomy memes, I guess. I will at one point. I've been looking at arm muscles. Been looking at arm and leg muscles. You know the Puss in Boots franchise? I do, but not very well. I hear they're like good. I hear that they are good, but I have not seen them. I always see people talk about like, oh, they didn't make the lady cat. They didn't shape her like they didn't shape the lady cat, you know, like this. They made it like a normal looking cat, like that looks like Arlene. Oh my god, that is what Arlene looks like. Arlene's got the lips, isn't she, from Garfield? You know, the pink one. They didn't make her like this. They made her normal, like the one in Kung Fu Panda. They didn't make her cunty. Please drop off Shadow the Hedgehog. I've never watched anything so bad in my life. I'm gonna draw him shaped like Knuckles, but like the way that they draw him now, where he's just he's built like that. He's built like this, or something. He's like that. He's built like a fucking apostrophe or something, right? Isn't he? He's that shape. Telling your mummy drawing Kat Kardashian. Hello, Zayden. I love Garfield, me too. I used to collect Garfield books when I was little. I know too much about it. He is shaped like that though, right? I forget. He doesn't have he doesn't have the whole like his head is forward like that. Is that like a Baymax thing, where his head's forward like that on the body? No, he's like normal shape. His head's on the top like that, right? He's just like a big boy. Is that Nipples the Echidna? It is. Everyone likes Nipples the Echidna. Didn't make her look like Judy Hopps. No, they didn't. No, they didn't. That's another thing on my reading list. I haven't read the Zootopia abortion comic. I'm gonna read that because I want to see like what's wrong with the guy. I'm not gonna find out, but I'm curious. It's one of those things where it like exists and it's fucking weird, and I haven't looked at it yet. Love Perito from Puss in Boots. Which one's Perito? Need to see the new Thirst Trap Knuckles design from the movie. What? Which movie is it? Is it like the third one now? I don't know what they're... I don't even know what they're on now. I assume they're just gonna keep making... I don't know. I'm like... Why am I fighting with these? That's so bad. Why am I fighting with these so bad? Sorry, I'm just like drawing stupid shit. It's not even the movie. Wait, what? What do you mean it's not even the movie? It's from the show Knuckles? Oh! Oh, I thought they put him in the movies or something. Congratulations, you've hit Rohan Kashibe levels of research motivation. Yeah. That's the goal. From the show Knuckles. Let me go and look. Let me go and find out. We'll take a peek. Why is he a thirst trap? What have they done to him? Have they caked him up or something? Wait. Is it like a video or is it just the way he looks? Because he looks the same as usual to me, I think. I don't know. Or is he like swinging that thing around? Perito the dog. I don't know him. I didn't know there was dogs in it, actually. Hello. How are we? Hello. Mostly the emo personality which inspired the thirst traps. Oh, okay. I get it. I thought they like caked him up or something. Hi, Bun. Hello. Oh, you're number 3. Mods. You're number 3. There's like shrimp rankings in YouTube now, so everyone's got a number. Everyone's got a number according to how hard they are shrimping in the chat. 4th of July. Oh yeah, it is nearly the 4th of July. Did I miss anything? I don't think so. No. I might do some looser ones of these. I'm kind of thinking about it. I'm gonna keep doing the whole like blocking them out like this thing as well. I don't know if the Patreon people wanna I was thinking about doing a draw pile. I've got stuff to do later, but I might have time to do a draw pile too and hang out there. So I was thinking about it. It would be fun to do like a study one and sketch in there, I think. If anyone wants to show up. I don't know if you want to chat shit later as well, Cherry. Let me know if you do. And I will hang out. Me and Cherry were writing in a big old text document last night, and that was very fun, actually. Just working on, like, separate project stuff. It's that thing of, like, oh, I can see someone else doing the thing. I might as well do the thing as well. But in, like, a good way, you know? No, like, peer pressure, but to get you to do shit. I guess. Is helpful. Good morning. Hello, dog. What's going on? Hello. Can I like? I like doing my little nose blip like that actually. I do want to if we can. I think I want to try and iron out the next arcs. Oh yeah, cool. We can. Do text file stuff again if you want. I'm happy to do that. I'm drawing the belly weird, I think. Making my knees weird again too. I don't know if I made much progress in that text file, but I was having fun. I was having fun. It's really difficult to I don't know, decide what I'm trying to do, I guess, and not just be like, haha, funny blobos. Hee hee, funny blobos. I keep wanting to call them homunculuses, but or homunculi. I don't know. What's the plural, chat? What's the plural of homunculus? I keep wanting to call them that, but I guess tulpa is closer. This one does look janky. I might do something else. I might draw some Skelby again. I'm not sure. Or I could go back to Poochie and harass myself with the colours there, actually. What do I do, chat? Because I am getting annoyed with these. Homunculi, thank you. Return to homunci. No homunci, bro. No homunci. Skelby. I do have Skelby available. Like the file is here. Why am I number 2? Why are you number 2? You became number 2. What happened? Oh, not shrimping hard enough. I don't know in what way. Behind the couch in aisle 5. Oh no. Don't number 2 on the carpet, please. What's Skelby? What's Skelby? I was looking for the other ones where she's like taller as well. Woo! I'm not sure. Was there something I was thinking of doing with Skelby? There was some kind of image I was thinking of before, but I forgot what it was now. I don't know what would be cute. Shall we just play around until we figure something out? Maybe we should. I was thinking about foreshortening. I was thinking about foreshortening. And she's goofy. Aggressive clown noises. Do you want a honk to go with that, actually? Thank you, clown. Are you number one yet? You don't have to throw money at me. Oh look, see, I can do the thing where it's only a couple of lines to draw Skelby though. She doesn't look great, but it is only a couple of lines. I'm getting a different pen too. This one's like annoying me. This one's annoying me quite badly. Boop. If you want, I did it for the meme. Well, I mean, I can do it for the meme because it's within reach. I can add to the meme. It is within reach. There you go. Confuse the neighbors a little bit. There you are. Thank you, clown friend. How do you draw a Skelby? What do Skelby do? I don't know what Skelby do. Not a very developed homunculus. No. Tulpa. Tulpamunculus. Not very good tulpamunculus. What do her legs even do? I don't know. You can tell it's a Skelby. You know where you get the okay, you know where you get the clothes with like the little drawstrings and they kind of, you get like the topiary, no. It's gone. No, it's gone. Don't know. Not topiary, not tapering. Tulle? No. That's a fabric. Tension? I forgot the word. I forgot the word I was going for. She doesn't have a leg. Topiary. Oh no. You know when people like topiary their dogs? You know when people topiary their dogs into shapes and they're like, they just look like this. You know? And the rest of them's like that too. They're like that. And usually, I guess you can't see the tail, but the ears just like disappear. They just become a blob. That's pretty funny. I think I've got like poo brain pretty bad, actually, because I'm thinking about like 10 different things. I think I have poo brain. No, she's got like big hands, so you can see the hand bones. I'm pretty bad at getting these proportions on her, right, actually. Because she's so tapery in the waist. Her waist is tapery. What is the word for that? Or it's all like pinched? Ruched? Ruching. I don't know if that's where there's elastic in it though, the ruching. Maybe not. Okay, let's just speed draw some Skelbies and see. Oh, whatever, zoom in and keep them small. It's fine, more space. I'm just gonna do some thinking. Do some thinking and drawing, I suppose. I'm kind of tempted to draw JoJo's, but I don't know. Blacking it red like that, yeah. Trying not to give her like a little pointy ballet feet, but I usually give her heels anyway. So. I don't know. What are you drawing, chat? What are you doing? What are you doing, chat? Kind of want to draw some poses that are like wacky, because doing all those sort of tame ones is making me go feral, because it feels kind of boring. You know, when cartoons run and the first season looks different from the second and third? Yup. It's gonna be Skelby between 2 episodes, yeah. I don't know, I think I kind of got her down. It was just like micro shapes in her face that I was fighting with. I think there's more room to mess about with the dog. Probably mainly the teeth on him, because the teeth on him were annoying me. Paneling a manga is surprisingly hard. Oh, like organizing the layout. I did have a little go of doing like layouts for mine, like pages. I wonder how much of a ball ache it would be to 3D model Skelby. The layering and stuff. Super self-conscious if the paneling is just boxes. Yeah, I get you. I've been thinking about it a little bit with mine. I didn't do much where I was testing it out. I'm gonna do more, but I wanna panel a big chunk out just to test it, because it, you know, I'm gonna end up changing things anyway, and it's not gonna be something I can use in the end, but just to test what's going on. That always makes me think of Nausicaa as well, because reading that, Miyazaki just does not bother going outside of the box format. Everything is just boxes. Like, nothing goes outside of the box. Everything is very tidy like this. Like, maybe these change shape, but there's like a shitload of boxes on each page. It's very I don't know, what's the word? Contained? Annoying part would be making the bones would be annoying, but if you have a front and a side view, you can just trace the drawing. Yeah. The triangle boxes? Wait, what Oh, the panels? What, like that kind of thing? That would be cool. I do like wacky paneling. I guess as long as it doesn't start looking like you're trying to do a fourth wall break or something, and it looks out of place. Modern manga do wacky paneling. Tame, yeah, tame. Is a good word. Tame is in the box comics, yeah. That's why I'm trying to do simple ones with Skelby, actually, because I don't have to worry too much about the panels, because it's just like 4 squares. Nice and easy. Don't have to think about it, just sort of like timing and things. So I can test that on a small scale. Mine is mostly people standing around talking. If I were doing an action one, would it be easier to stylize? I was trying to think about mine and if there's like too much standing around talking. If all the panels are shaped like the character themselves, the character is the panel. Shonen, like you have dudes doing two-page spread attacks and stuff. Yeah, those are cool. Those are cool. That's a weird little face on a big jaw. Buff. It would be funny to draw a buff, like the bones are the same, but the kind of glow around her is like beefy. Showed someone Dragon Ball Z and she hated it because it was just people standing around talking. Yeah, I don't know how you make that exciting. Like, I guess you could do things like show if someone's fidgeting or whatever, or okay, I guess a lot of the way I was writing mine was like, here are the conversations that need to be had, and here are like physical things that the characters can be doing to show different things while they're talking. And I was trying to marry those two things up together, so I had like lists of each. that I was sticking together. So like they talk about this thing while they're doing this thing that shows, you know, XYZ other thing that's going on visually. So there's like two, you're being told about like two different things, I guess. Raditz was telling the story of how Goku got to Earth. Is that like the one spot where it's very still or something? I don't know anything about Dragon Ball. I wanted, she would look very cute in like goth gear. Chat, what part of the human do you make goth gear out of? What part of the human? She's getting goofy looking because I'm just drawing in wobbles. I've missed drawing in wobbles. I've been drawing so many straight lines. She's regular clothes, you emote? No. She's just a skeleton lady then, and it's lame. She needs the human skin. She needs the human skin. Otherwise, what's the point? Popeye arms. He's a hairy person. I did. She's got like hairy leg stockings in the back there. That's one I need to do. Actually, she needs the hairy leg stockings. It's funny. What am I doing? What am I doing? I was thinking about doing something with her and I forgot what it was now. My brain is going too fast. Bushy eyebrows, like painted ones. What, on her face? Like her own face and not like someone else's skin, you mean? Was I doing like, yeah, I guess I was like pulling those down as eyelids, like just warp the bone around. Yeah. I mean, would that make sense? Because she's a skelly. I'm doing the sort of warpy bone. I did think about giving it eyelashes, but I think it looked kind of lame. Didn't really sit. So I don't know how I'd do eyebrows unless you're thinking of something that I'm not, like a way of doing it. Current fashion trend on skelly tic tac. Tic tac. Yeah, tic tac. That's it, right? that's the site, right? Tic tac. Like I can just like roll her hips forward. That's funny. Oh, what if she has a bathrobe that's like people hair, like scalps? That would be pretty horrible. It's like it's all hair. I like fur coat. Fur coat, but it's people hair. Yeah. FBI check a closet. Yeah, so all people hair and like maybe a face, maybe a face down here for like the pocket or something. Like that. Because I already drew it with a, what is it, a stole? I guess, where it's like fur, but it just goes around your neck like that. And over your shoulders. Human hair. Could be like curly. She's like, oh, I've got to wash my hair, but she's like washing the coat or something. You're eating turkey for dinner? Nice. What about hats? Part of the human would you make a hat from, chat? A whole entire country? A whole entire country. I like them hips. I like the like. It's very pop. Make them pop. How else do we Skelby? I'm trying to get stuff for the comics that I can do because I've got a few ideas. Why would I know this information, Miss Baban? Stop asking me such things. I don't know. Maybe you know. I want to know what the problem is so I can fix the problem. Hat out of leather but made out of skin. What kind of hats do you get? Because I don't know. I've got the hoodie with the face on it. Like okay. What about like a big hat? She would have to have like holes for the horns as well so that it stays on. But I don't know if that looks silly. I don't know if that looks stupid to have those. I think the big hats are cute. Feminine hat would be like the giantess from Resident Evil. Let me look that up. Let's see. Wait, does she have a hat, or do you mean like the human skin? Oh, wait. You mean Demetrask. I see. Yeah, like her kind of hat where it's huge. Yeah, the big booba lady. Yeah. Yeah. What if it's all hands? What if it's all hands like this? All the way around. Whoops, all hands. Like this or something. That seems like a lot of work, though. I do like a scalloped edge on something though. I think that's quite cute. I think that's terribly out of fashion now, but cute. Make it seem like a straw hat. Like a straw hat, but like woven skin. She's like a little farmer, little straw hat. I could do it like a sailor pinup, but she's got like sailor tattoos on the skin she's wearing. Maybe. She has like a little swimsuit. Because I do keep drawing her with something that looks like a kind of, maybe like a 50s swimsuit, like that. I don't know. Let's sign up the Stop Killing Games bill if you want to. I don't know what that is. I don't know. I assume conversation about it's going to get political if it's a bill, so let's not. I don't want to know. Yeah, maybe like that, and then she can have like little, yeah. Yeah, let's not get into it. Keep the chat nice and chill. If I have like little anchors on it like that, we're just going to talk about like human skin and stuff. It's okay. We don't need to get into politics. Something normal. Maybe like that would be cute. I don't know what to do about the hat. I'm going to do a quick BRB actually, and then I will come back and we will play with it a bit more. Bill Nye the Science Guy. Uh-oh. Holes or beads? Oh, on the hat? Yeah, give me 2 minutes, chat. I will be back. Oh, I'm back. Hello. Hello. I'm back. What was I doing? I'm drawing it too big again. That's better. I'll probably get like 3 rows. 3 rows of these. What do I want to... I don't know. I'll just keep doodling her and see what happens with the clothes, I think. Oh, I've lost switch. Hang on. There we go. Now I can see you. Slippery. Now she's starting to look goofy. Now she's looking goofy. I do like the idea of the coat. I might do the coat somehow. Something, somehow, maybe. I think I drew with like bigger thighs too. Yeah, in the rest of the sheet, I can see underneath she's got bigger thighs. I know like the top part of her legs are chunkier and shorter than the bottom chunk. What are the clothes would look cute? You know, for being human skin. What should I try? Still want a hat. What about like a brim hat like that? Like a baseball hat. Oh, what if it's like these are the teeth, like along the edge. That's like the jawbone, I guess. I could do that. The front of it, the jawbone, and then the gums. The gums pulled back and the lips. The left one looks like who? Like a bluebell? I like that's pretty horrible if I make that like gums and then chops. And then I can still make it like people, right? Still make it people. I can still make it people and do like eyeballs and things. Or, you know, hinted eyeballs. That's vile. I hate that one. I could give it like a little ponytail as well out the bag. That one's terrifying. It's like Attack on Titan shit. Which I suppose is what I'm going for. I can make her sporty, I guess, if I do that as well. She can have like leggings or whatever. And a water bottle. I guess you could make that people skin too, but I don't know. I like one of the what you call it, one of them big cups that everyone's obsessed with. I don't know. Like that. Some of those are insane. People have things you stick to them that hold snacks and all sorts of shit. Crazy. Okay, what if they're like mid-length and then she has some kind of trainers? Oh, I need to do like tongues. Tongues is like the tongue of the shoe, you know? Like actual tongues. Like that. It's flopping around. On some big trainers. That would be horrible. And then, yeah. Wi-Fi? Yeah, she can have heels, whatever. She's got heeled trainers. She doesn't give a shit. I do like the idea that I could have the tongues like flopping over like that though. Human tongues. Your imagination horrifies me more and more every day. Never dull that sparkle, queen. Thank you, queen. She needs a thong, obviously. Human tongues are like quite long as well, right? They're pretty long, I'm sure. There's more of them than you think. More of them than you think. What do I do with the shorts? What do we do with the shorts? Leggings, whatever they are. Yeah, I like the tongues. I think the tongues are cool. And the whole teeth thing. They connect far back, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. You know when people like bifurcate their tongues? That's pretty cool, actually. I wonder if I could do something with that. I was gonna say, can I give it like a human tongue thong, but I don't know if that's You wouldn't see it. You wouldn't see it unless I do her in like a swimsuit again, you know? I'd have to not give her the pants. She would look cute in roller skates, actually. Like rollerblades. Tongue bifurcation? Just makes me think they're a Satanist. Oh. Good morning. Hello. From Texas. Time for breakfast. Nice. What's for breakfast? Okay, I like the hat. I like the tongue shoes. Do I want like... See, I'm tempted to do like the bottom jaw like that along there, and then like like that for the heel. So you've got like the hinge joint of the jaw. I think that would be cute. So the shoes have got teeth, and they've also got the tongue, which is like riding up that way. Yeah. And I guess the rest of it is like cheek fat or something. Little fat pad from in the cheek. Yeah, you got the jaw and the tongue, and that looks good together because it's a whole thing. You get the impression they might be connected. Don't know why a normal person would want to do that. I don't know. It does look kind of cool, but it looks very uncomfortable. I know someone who has got a tongue piercing, and they regret it. They regret it horribly because it has made their teeth shatter where they catch it with their teeth and accidentally bite it a lot of the time, and they've got like a lot of tooth damage from it. Which sucks. I'm trying to think what to do with those. I guess I could make them like hairy legs. I could make them like hairy legs. Maybe like, oh, maybe she's got like shorts and things, but maybe that's too many layers because she's got the thong as well. But I could make this like hairy legs. I can make that like hairy legs. That suggests that there's like the gulch up there as well. And she's covering it up with shorts. Honestly, I really like the like intestine drawstring that I do like that. That's pretty cool. No, horrifying. Yeah, it's scary when that stuff is like I don't know. I guess if you get like body mod stuff and then you don't expect it to like damage you, or there's like unforeseen stuff like that, it's gonna like damage your teeth like that or something. Hello. How are we, Goblin? What's going on? What's going on? How are we? What insides can we use? That's a good question. What insides are interesting, chat? What insides are interesting? I might be thinking on this one too hard. I should probably just draw more of them and figure it out. Waiting for the transparent teeth trend to start? Wait, what? Can you make your teeth transparent? Or like to swap them out completely? Transparent veneers. They're called veneers, aren't they? Or it's like fake teeth. I don't know what the top should be. Maybe just more intestines. Intestines are always good. It's stretchy. I don't know. Let's just draw more and I'll come back to that one if I like it. I'm just trying to harvest some ideas. Not yet, but one day some dummies will get really into it. I've seen people that tattoo their gums. That looks kind of spooky. Oh, you know what? Maybe she needs like a corset, but when people get the corset piercings that they can lace up, you know? Maybe. That would be more like dressy again though. I do like that hat, that's hideous. I think I had a dream about a duck that looked like that once. Where the end of its beak was just like teeth. It was like human teeth and gums. I think I would trust someone with tattooed gums. Do that behind the lip thing. Oh yeah, so you can like pull your lip down and there's a tattoo. Yeah, so what if she has like what, oh yeah, right, okay. What about like two bits, but there's like piercings that have got the lace in? That would be gross. That would be the kind of thing she would wear too. What other kind of weird piercings do people get that I could put on Skelby's clothes, actually? I guess you could do a lot of that and just have different oh, what if this is like the back meat, you know? She's wearing the back on the front, and there's like little like butt creases that the butt cheeks at the front. That's what we want, yeah. Ruched butt cheek skin. And then that's up the back, yeah. That's what I'm thinking. Apart from the face and ears, I guess so. Just trying to think of how I can mess with it. Could I have like the arm meat here on the dress too, and then it would be like little like poofy sleeves. Oh, I know, right? And then she could have her arm out like this, but she's got like the long sleeves, but the sleeves just go down into like the hands like that. So it's someone skinned, but they're like backwards. It's human skin, but they're backwards. Oh, and the legs trailing too. And the legs trailing as well. Gauge the nipple piercings to wear nipple. What the fuck is a nipple shield? What? I didn't know about that. That's something. That's something. So they just have like holes in them? If they do that, that's wild. Belly button piercings. Yeah. So I guess that's okay, that's like the butt, and she's wearing the person backwards, and then she could maybe have like a little bit of extra skin here. I guess she could have a little bit of extra skin here, but then the train behind the dress is like the feet. It's like the feet skin, like that. I think that's pretty cool. Actually, that's like a full body one. It's like a full body outfit. It's pretty cool. I might run with that one actually. Two Spartans with their shields raised, standing in front of a big woman. I really like the ruched butt. That's like super weird. And the butt dimples. You wouldn't have the bone to like attach to get the butt dimples, but just to get the point across, the butt dimples. You know? So your bestie said ribbon? Where? I don't see bestie saying ribbon. Where are you seeing that? I guess I couldn't get like the spine in there either, because it would be cool to have the spine up the middle, but I think that would get in the way. Never mind. Oh. Yeah, like gloves. It's just the inside. It's the inside of the hands, like palm side. Would it be even worse if like those bits of the legs rolled around like this and she was wearing them as like like the Mugler bodysuit where they've got the like spinny like this, Like it spins around and then the feet are like part of it, like that she's wearing. That would be disgusting. I love those Mugler bodysuits. They're so cool. You know what? Yeah, we're giving it the feet. There we go, because it would spin around. Yeah, because that's like the underside. Yeah, and then it goes around that way and onto the feet. Yes. Yes. It's you. You're the bestie. You are. I would have to get rid of the trailing ones then, because there would be 2 legs. Or 2 sets of legs. Quadrupedal. Quadrupedal human. She's got a front button. She's got a front button. And I guess that would just be like a panel. That would just be like a panel in the front. Or I could. I don't know. I could just bring it up like that and give it. Oh, that looks worse because that's like her business, but it's like front and back. Okay, that's worse. I think I like that. You know when people draw like, you know when people draw anime girls and they like draw the ass, but it's like an upskirt, so they draw like the business like that, and it's like really gross and creepy. It's like that kind of shape, but she's wearing the butt skin on the front. I think I like that one. These are really bad sketches, but I'm liking the ideas. Your bestie is so cool and silly. I know. Oh, like, wait, me? I think we're both cool and silly. I think we're both cool and silly. What is bestie sending me? That's a good one. I'm being sent memes, chat. Sorry, it's warm. Heat is making me itchy. I really like that outfit. That is disgusting. So is like the tongues on the other one. I just need to do more on the legs and the rest of that outfit, maybe. I need something cooler to go with it. What other organs are there, chat? Let me look up human organs. Tell me about them. I'm sorry, also, someone's like, I think they're still taking tiles up. The lungs, the brain. Oh, what could I do with the brain? Oh, what do you do with the brain, chat? Brain slices would be pretty cool. They look funky. I like the texture. Liver, stomach, intestines, kidneys. Very fond of the work my tongue does for me. And humble too. Yeah, what else? There's not that many. There's not that many. There is not that many. I do like the intestines, but Was I talking about giving her one of those hats where it's got the straws coming from it? Because I can't remember. I do need to do something with hearts also. And get those to look cool. I might shut that window actually, because that is quite loud. That is quite loud. Let me shut the window. I'll open the other one. Maybe. Ah, there goes my pen. Let's swap the windows. Oh no, the other one's open already. We're fine. Okay. Let's try something with hearts and see what looks cool. To draw another one because I'm just poking at these at this point. Is that the wrong brush? It's the wrong brush. Give her a stomach bag at some point. Oh, like tummy rolls, because I did give her a skirt like that, or it's kind of like a fanny pack. I guess I could give her the stomach fanny pack on this one, actually. I was thinking of somewhere else to use that. Actually, if I do that and make it like a tummy roll like this, a gunt, as it were. Yeah, she can have the gunt fanny pack. Like have the zip in there as well. That can be like hairy, because that's pretty vile. There we go. I'm so tempted to make those roller skates, but I don't think I will. She's going running or something. Squishy bit on a bagpipe, something like that, but a handbag made out of a tummy. Oh yeah. Handbag made out of a tummy. I've seen handbags that are shaped like hearts. Anatomical. I mean, maybe that would be cute. I think I can do something else with it though. I think she needs earrings on that one too, but I'm not sure what they should be. What does a loose stomach even look like? That way you could use the intestine for the strap. Oh yeah, like keep it attached. I'm obsessed with this one. Very, very Mugler. Those straps could come up that way too, but I'm not sure. Maybe not. I might get another wrap of the legs too, like pull it up and then so there's more stripes, but I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to do something with that one, like definitely. I think that would look cooler if I rendered it like the other ones where they're more fancy. Skelby's World, I'd be a banging fashion designer. Hell yeah. I need to decide if I like the way that the third... I've done like 3 little Skelby comics so far. I need to decide if I like the way the third one looks, because I need to post it on the Patreon. Because it's basically done. I'm just fussing about, I guess, text formatting. Because I would like them to be consistent. I would like them consistent going forward. I guess I'm not that forced if it changes, because it's going to happen anyway, but, you know. Cherry, are you still hanging about? Did you ever find anything about making your own font? Because I know that was a note you had with Arts and Dafts in the text document that we were, or you were doing and asking me for different stuff you needed, like assets. What was I thinking about? Hi! Hello! Hello! What do I want? A stomach. I want a stomach. What do I do with the rest of the outfit if that's like the bag? What do you do with a heart? Where do you put that? Because they're small. I guess you'd have to have a lot of them, but what do? You start layering them like fish scales or something? She wants a pig heart. How do you? If you want to make a simple font, you could use calligrapher. We have to get the rest of the episode edited first, then go hunting. Ah, right. I see. Could you like split one down the middle and then have it be just like that, and then you'd get the kind of cross section of the. Are they ventricles? I don't know. Don't know the right word. Maybe. Simple template to fill out, and then you turn it into a font. Oh, is it free or is it like paid thing? Because I would kind of like to do that for my comic if I can control my handwriting well enough. Not very good at handwriting. It is free. Oh. I don't know about that for the heart. What are the organs with her? Liver. I guess it's just gonna look like a chunk of something unless it's very obviously the shape of them. It's gonna use that for mine, but everyone should use this anime ace. Can make a font for free. Oh, and there's a paid version. I did give it like a long top in one of the other ones. I don't think that's the best place to put the heart. Doug is right, yeah. Everyone just uses the same one. I don't know if that would look out of place on mine, because it's like rounded, isn't it? Look for fonts a lot. Lungs, brains, brainstem. I need to start giving it like spine and like extra bones maybe. Particularly with webcomics, that has become homogenized for expectations. Do you think people would not like it if you used a different font? Do you decide a format and where to publish? What, me? No, I'm gonna make it first and then. So long as it reads okay on like a phone screen where it's kind of smaller, I don't think it's gonna be a problem. I was gonna make it like pages because I want to be able to print it eventually. I think that would be cool. Well, the comic letters I know use Blambot. Those are proper fonts for comics. Most people don't even know the most basic lettering rules for comics. Most fonts aren't even made for comics. What kind of rules do they have? I'm curious about it. Especially if I'm going to make a font. I'll try to. Maybe we want like eyeballs as well. I wonder how much of it we could get connected, because you got like the brain with all its squiggly wigglies. You got the brain with the squiggly wigglies, and then you got the loose eyeballs and like the wires that connect them up, right? I guess the jawbones are like pretty cool, like the teeth and things like this. They're pretty neat as like a separate piece. They're pretty cool. You got the tongue. You got the tongue, you got the lungs. You got the tongues, you got the lungs. You got the heart, wherever that goes. You got that one. That's pretty cool. You got the stomach. You got the stomach, and you got the lumpy intestines. I don't know if I can squeeze a sphincter in there somewhere. Apart from that sphincter scrunchie that I did on the other one. It's a lot of little stuff for clarity, so we'll not have crossbars in most places, even capitalized. Also, the shape in which you format text, just a lot of small stuff that is done with a purpose. Huh. Is there anywhere that talks about that so I can look into it, or the like search terms I should use? Because I would like to learn. Global Comics is a sort of new one for the webcomics game, but I think they are more supportive of the normal paneled style. International manga things, if you do it right to left. Oh, I'm not going to do right to left. I'm going to do, I'm doing left to right. Essential Guide to Comic Book Lettering by Nate Pecos, worth a read. Also the letterer that created Blambo. Ah, thank you. I will have a look and see if I can find that. I would like to read about it, because if I make a font and then it turns out shit, I'm gonna be annoyed. Or if I get like into making stuff and I decide I want to change it, I will be pissed. It's the only way to learn, but you know. What if we have, I guess I could use the lungs again, but what if we do like the stomach or something, or, yeah, okay, what if we go with like the stomach? I'll go with the stomach, and then we can like, maybe with the intestines, kind of roll them around the leg or something, so it's asymmetrical. I do like the whole roll around the leg thing. Perhaps Global Comics and see how they do fonts and lettering, because publishers like to make things a certain way. I'm just interested in what the standard is. I don't expect anyone to be like, hey, we want to publish your comic. I don't expect that. I just want to make the thing first. That just looks like a big speech bubble. I don't know. That's kind of lame, that one. I'm just going to do another one. See what happens. I like this little guy. He's helpful for me to look at. Brains. I like using the things like ears, where they're just weird little fleshy doodads. Actually, what about like nipple pasties, but they're ears? Perhaps. Or noses. Nose nipple pasties. That would be horrible. She's like fast enough to draw now as well. I can just do. She doesn't have to be tidy. I'm just messing. Helped by a bunch of really nice letterers from the comic jams. Over time I got better at understanding the lettering. That's good. It's good when people are helpful. Did I miss anything here? I don't think so. Oh, have I lost Twitch now? Hang on, here I have. I should keep that up so I can see. Kind of want to do something that's very heavy on the eyeballs, like eyeball pasties. Yeah, eyeball pasties. They're looking at you. And then like maybe a thin layer of flesh where it's just like the veins, like a net top, but it's just veins. They looking at you. Let me see. Very surprised. Very surprised, Nip Nops. Yeah, just the veins in like red and blue would look really cool, I think. And that can just be a little top. Or maybe it's like a bodysuit. That might be a bit much because it's going to look like it's her skin actually if I do that. I don't know. I've come up with a few that I like that I can use. What else? It's difficult to figure out what to put on the crotch. Let's like note those in reds and blues. Because you would, I don't know. I'm thinking it's like onion skin where it's kind of transparent, and you can see the skin through it, or like the underneath through it. Probably. Oh, that would be cool actually, because they're gonna look like big, veiny eyeballs if I do that. But it would just be those stuck on. I think they would just be stuck on like that, looking at you. Maybe I could, you know what? Maybe I could pull it down like this. It's starting to look muppety. It can be like a partial bodysuit. Yes. It's just the skin and veins, very thin. Maybe it can stay like that and she can have socks, like, or like tall boots that are the same kind of thing. Yeah, you know what? Maybe they can be the same with the veins and everything. That would be very colorful, I suppose. I just might have to block it out. Like the clothes in quotations. I might have to block them out a little bit so that too much of her glow doesn't show through. I think I like that. She could have a nipple belt on the top as well, actually, like going across like this. She could have a little nipple belt just for the, what's it called, asymmetry. For the asymmetry of it, and then you know what, they can be like big sock boots, and she can have some kind of, I guess, teeth and gums. Teeth and gums I really like on the shoes like this. That looks like cat feet. It's not. It's teeth. Teeth. Yeah. I'll slap some pink on it too so it looks like gums as well. There we go. I think I like that one too. I think I like that one, and I like some of this one. I really like that one. That one's like meh. And I like this one. And I like the coat. Maybe the coat would go with that. Maybe the coat could go with this one. And it's like half off the shoulder to show the outfit, maybe. But this is like human skin. Not skin, hair. Human hair. Yeah, like everything's skimpy and then there's just a big fluffy hair coat. On the other one, I was trying to do like plaits in the hair as well. So, oh, if it was like braided around the edge, that would be gross. And make it look more like hair. Actually, it's got like French braids in it. It's got French braids in it, pulling it back out of the way. Male nipples. I like the, what are those like 70s coats called where they're like fuzzy around the top, and then they're very like squared off like this, but they've got the fuzz around the edges. I really want one of those, especially like a long one. I think people call them penny lane coats, but I can't remember the other name from. Am I going to be posting on Tapas too? See, what I was thinking is that I want to draw gore, right? So I was going to do extra pages that you wouldn't see on places where they would have an issue with me posting, but I will set something up where I can post it. So it's like, oh, you can see the extra pages over here, or things that I've like censored. If you want to see like all of it proper, it's over here or whatever. That was my idea. Or I would probably save some for if I wanted to print it as well, so there's extra stuff. Extra stuff in a printed version if I ever do that. Ugh, that was my idea. It's not going to be like disgusting, but I imagine most places are going to be like, yeah, too much gore, too much blood, too much gore. I was wondering how to handle that exact issue. Oh, like yourself or me? I really like this one. Oh, this is cool. This is cool. What about like a hairpiece? One thing I thought about but don't want to do is have gore as a separate layer. Do it at the end and have a safe version for some sites. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Or I would try and contain the gore into extra pages, so you just see more of it if you want, but you gotta go looking for it. Groovy, hello! Saying hi and going back to lurking. Nice. But yeah, that's what I was thinking. If it wouldn't like interrupt the way that the pages flow, is to add extra pages in that I can just cut out and not post, and it won't interrupt things. It's just like cool visuals, I guess. I was thinking if it doesn't make things slow or awkward. I could put nipples in the coat as well, but I don't think I will. I'll leave the belt. My cat was squawking. I need to go in. I can go. I gotta go and do BRB. I will be back in a minute. I need to check what she wants. Oh, I'm back. Hello. What's that? They don't like it if there's alcohol? Is that a thing you've got to like flag on it or something? What am I after? There we go. Let's make a note. I like this one. That's cute. That hat is cute. These shoes are cute. I like the fanny pack. And I like the whole thing going on here, and like the coat is from up there. So I like that. I can like reference them later on. Honey, she's posting violent stuff on Webtoons. Seems like some comics get taken down and others don't. Is it clear about how much blood is on there? Do I want to do another row? Kind of want to go back to me scooching over here. That looks janky. That is janky. Let's try again. Do some more. I think I'm having a fight with the bottom of the ribcage, actually. I don't know. I'm gonna do some more doodling. She's back. Quick, all hide the fun. Oh no. How are we? What's going on? What's happening? What's going on? Ooh. Get a bit of roll around there. Bothering me. No violence in the comic until later. Not got to it yet. Is there a point where it all kicks off? Is that how it do? I want to do violence, but I don't know. Then again, I guess it's pretty violent straight off. Actually, never mind. I was gonna say some of the worst stuff. I'm just gonna suggest. I'm not gonna draw it. I think it's gonna have them drinking mead, but it says if they touch any alcohol or even reference it, it can be deemed mature only. Huh. Mildly violent, then kind of violent, depending on how well I can draw. Happens when it's deemed mature only. Do they like not show previews of it? Loses 95% of the audience, yeah. Like, people are less likely to click on it. It's just like side plane on the hips that's screwing me over, I think, actually. I swear I'm having a fight. I swear I'm having a fight. Surprised it doesn't have the Mortal Kombat effect. So all the hubbub about it and it being a mature game resulted in every kid going out and buying the forbidden game did wonders for the franchise. That's funny. At the tiptoeing of mature labels. Same thing happened when GTA and GTA 3 first came out. Led to better sales. Curious about mature only rating on Webtoon. I need to look into it, and that actually means on their end if they block you from being shown in some way. I mean, do they have like, you know, do they have like straight up porn on there? Because I would assume a lot of people would use it for that if they allowed it, and you would still have a lot of people reading that as well if that was something they marked as mature. But, you know, still allowed on there. I don't know what the kind of edge of it is. Webtoon has the most sexual stuff. I know when I go on any of them, the like always consistently the recommended stuff is like yaoi, I assume, but I don't know if they're like sexy yaoi. Bread and butter half the audience, I swear. Yeah, that's like the only thing I ever see recommended on them, but I have no interest, so I don't read them to find out if they're like, you know, pornographic or not. I don't know where they're where the line is. I don't know where the line is for them of what they don't allow. If someone bleeds a little too much or takes a drink of alcohol, it's like, whoa, that might not be. I wonder if you can censor the blood by making it funky colors, because I don't know, Cherry was talking to me about that Zom 100 anime, and thinking that that's why they've got all the wacky colors for the blood on that, but it looks kind of cool. It's like paintball, all the funky colors. It's pretty neat. Samurai Jack censoring? What's the Samurai Jack censoring? Tumblr spawned a lot of weirdos who somehow become super productive at only porn, yeah. Like highly specialized. Reminded me, did they just start accepting porn now? Did they? I don't know. Wasn't it always full of like weird porn stuff? Anyway? Or was it like, I don't know. I remember them like not actually like moderating very well, so it was always full of shit, but I can't remember if it was that it wasn't supposed to be on there or if there was like a line for it. But it's always been full of weird porn shit. I don't know. DA is terrible. It's wild that people still use that also. I don't know if that's the main demographic for it now. Or always was, I mean. Never mind now, just like always in general. I kind of figured it was. They don't do themselves any favors by calling the site DeviantArt either. DA always had porn. I remember it being completely open in like 06 to 08. Loads of porn there, yeah. I remember they asked me to do like a review of site changes that they were doing once, like a long time ago. And I think I mentioned something like that, as in DeviantArt isn't something that you would mention to someone who doesn't know about DeviantArt, because calling it DeviantArt makes it seem like the thing that it has a bad reputation for. You know? Like I think they were trying to make it a bit more serious or something, and that was one comment that I had where I was like, yeah, it's just you can't try and make this place more serious. It's got a reputation, and the name kind of like confirms that reputation. So if you try and do anything, it's just not gonna fucking work. There's no way. It lives up to its name, yeah. It's like you impose the stigma on yourself, kind of. You could change the name. You could change the name if you wanted, but I guess they don't want to. Oh, they just are fine with it being like a porn site. Think of DeviantArt, I think of Sonic Inflating, yeah. I did used to like laughing at all the weird shit on it. There used to be a bunch of Tumblr blogs where they would find like super weird shit to laugh at. It was very funny. I don't know if you even see those anymore, like bad art blogs. It's a zoo. DeviantArt is a zoo. Funniest thing I saw on DA was some guy who was outraged that some Japanese porn site banned him for creating AI porn, so he switched to DA. DA is an odd mix of everything. It's really weird because you see like you see like professional artists on there, but it's also like full of furry porn. It's like every little corner of the spectrum. It's kind of more aggressive than what I remembered. The homepage is just almost a line of it every scroll I make. Oh great, yeah, they've made it worse then. It at least took like maybe 1 or 2 scrolls until you would start seeing weird shit before, but if it's just like all over it now, that's new. How many, that was my old game. How many scrolls until you hit furry porn on DeviantArt? Go on the newest page and see how many scrolls it takes to hit weird shit. Let me have a drink. Have a drink, chat. It's a hot day. Heat waves and that, innit? Heat waves, innit? Find it hilarious that some random Japanese porn site has a better ethical stance towards AI art than mainstream art hosted sites, yeah. I'm getting bored of these. All the poses are getting very stiff, and I think it's annoying me. Like I'm trying to do something with them, but it's aggravating me. I mean, I'm doing it on purpose, but it's still aggravating me because I like doing wobbly poses. I need to try and make these hips like wider because I think, sorry, hiccups. I think I am making them too skinny for lady hips. It's kind of like killing off the silhouette, and I'm not evening it out enough in the way I want to. What do you draw in chat? What do you draw in chat? Drawing weird shit to post on DeviantArt. What do you draw in chat? Love anthro cartoons like the SWAT cats, but I do not get the whole furry thing. I've not heard of SWAT cats, actually. I don't really get the furry thing either, but I don't know. Oh, how popular it is. I think it's like, okay, there's certain like bits of media that get very popular, and the main things about them is that you get like the characters are like a little blob. They're a little blob, you know, and all you do is like you draw some funky horns on them and you give them like a symbol that's something like that, and you slap a color on them. You slap a color on them, and it's like, there you go. That's my OC. That's me, and it's like the easiest low barrier to entry thing ever. And you know, I guess the barrier is that you kind of engage with whatever it is, like whatever the story is, or you know a bit about it so that you can make the character work. But furries is the same thing, but you don't even have to like engage with any lore or understand it. It's just animal, just colorful animal is me. Slap color on, and done. That's my theory. That's my theory on why it's popular, but I don't know. I could be wrong. I think that's part of it though. Same with My Little Pony, actually. So it's the same thing. It's like a very easy format to paste yourself onto. And I think that's why it's appealing to people. Low barrier of entry, basically. That's my theory. Also, like, very easily distinguishable, like, factions. Naruto is you pick a village, yeah, exactly. And like with ponies, it's like, oh, you got the 3 different types of horses. Harry Potter, you pick a house, yeah, exactly. That's it. And you know, one of them's bad and one of them's good, or one of them do like specific jobs or whatever that align with your like preferences or whatever. I don't know. I love drawing these Pringle hands. They're my favorite. Drawing Pringles. But yeah, I think that's like the formula for making something popular is you just make it so that people can copy paste themselves onto something in like the most low effort way, because then it's open to more people. Badly want to make a super trite comic about that? You can do it. You can do it. Completely straight face, but does every possible cliche ever, like a like an isekai. I feel like those are maybe part of it as well. Like I say, I don't really know a whole lot about them. But then it's still got that tie into like, oh, it's me. I'm the main character. It's me. They're just very yeah, low barrier to entry. That's what I'm trying to say. Same thing. After Echoes of the Last Time is finished. Not an isekai, but like Naruto, One Piece, My Hero. Yeah, it's like you can be like, oh well, I'm one of these guys. This is my OC of me in this universe. Like if you can have people do that, people will do it. If you make it real easy for people to do that, they will. Sonic as well. Sonic's easy because it's like pick an animal, pick a character. Pick an animal, pick a color. Your name, the hedgehog. You know? It's very very easy. Mass appeal. I want to do that one day. Make a super easy self-insert feel-good shallow comic. Get them all invested and flip it on them and make them feel like a bunch of losers. Young idealistic hero wants to take over the world and he fights for his friends. There's some god powers that he's born with that come out when he gets emotional. Yeah. Maybe like emotional surrogate is a good way to describe it as well. Like you can't express that stuff normally, so it gets placed within that kind of framework. Yeah, things are getting interesting. Not bad, kid. You made me use 10% of my power. Nothing personnel, kid. Gotta think about these like floaty arms as well. Okay, let's do the hips a bit better because I need these out like that, don't I? Most egregious stuff you can imagine, but purely straight face, like the audience has to take it seriously. That would be very funny. I want to see you do that. See, I'm doing the very like short ribcage and high up boobies again. Hi. Yeah, what is that? I don't know what that is either. Oh, and I didn't do the little taper there. In every anime fight, they always get surprised by someone's speed. Oh yeah, that whole, oh, he's moving so fast I can't even see him. That kind of thing. I like that leg, that's a nice curvy leg. I lean into more like, woo, like this actually. Because you get the, what is it, greater truncanter, I think. I'm probably saying that wrong. You get the old greater truncanter, and then you get the, it's like the widest point. And then the fat kind of slops down a little bit and hangs off. Didn't know they said that. I didn't know they said that either. Is that just, what is it when it's a word for a sound? Is that onomatopoeia? I'm tempted to draw a more realistic Skelby also. I think that would be cool. Just watch too much anime. Lesson one would be your opponent is going to be really fast. That's the kind of thing that always puts me off in anime, where it's like, oh, they're moving so fast I can't even see them, and I'm just like, this is just silly at this point. Like, I get bored. My brain just shuts off. They just keep increasing it and making it like stupider and stupider, and I get bored. I've noticed. I don't know if that's just like an anime thing. Because I haven't noticed it in anything else, I don't think. Yeah, that's onomatopoeia. I thought so. I really like the shapes in legs. I'm not great at drawing them, but I really like the shapes in legs. See, I was trying to do these other ones more like blocky, so it's straight lines where I can block them in. But I love the whole like woo. One Punch Man is only the probably the only good comedic version of that. Yeah, I'm not minding it in that it's not annoying. Because you know he's just gonna give him a smack and that's it. You know, there's nothing like it's not the constant one-upping of like, oh well, I can do this. Time to use my secret power that I've never mentioned before that will beat this guy now. That I totally have not just made up. I might keep doing more of these now. I did make some of them other ones at the top more curvier. Switched to watching more romance-related animes these days. Enemies. Are there any good ones? I don't really watch romance stuff. Ever. It's not my jam. I think I'm gonna start like pointing the nipple like that too, because it's fun. Like, why not? Why not? Only romance I liked, I think, is Fruits Basket. Oh, I did watch some of that. Oh, there's my buddy again. Meow. Do you want to talk to my buddy, chat? Do you want to talk to my little buddy? Mom. The remake is the worst thing ever, so if you do watch the original, Shonen Battle anime is probably still my favorite anime genre. Devil is a Part-Timer is a really fun take on an isekai. Love that show. I haven't heard of that one. Someone's squawking. Someone is squawking. Hang on, chat. Hang on a second. Where is she? My manager is here. Come on. Come on. Come to me. Come here. Come on. You're gonna sit with me. Yeah? Right here. Yeah. Here we go. I've got a friend. The fragrant flower blooms with dignity is a romance I highly recommend. Thank you. Let me take some screenshots. Smile. Smile, chat. Smile. There we go. Here's my buddy. She's not going to say anything now. Have a sit. Have a sit down. Good girl. Good girl. There we go. Happy friend. Happy little friend. It's a bit too warm for today. Isn't it, buddy? It's a bit warm. Toasting. Toasted sausage. Amazing character development for all the characters, mature handling of conversations between the two and the boys. True homies. Ooh. That's good. I like it when everyone gets character development. Everyone. Violet Evergarden count as romance? I thought that show was stunning all around, great writing and beautiful to watch. I haven't heard of that one either. Ah, hang on. I will check that one out too. About to have its first episode in a few days. Give it a watch. Nice. I will have a nosy. I'm going to add those to my list of things to look at. Oh, 4 days. Not 3. Little friend, how are you? How are you, little friend? Let me make you a pillow so you can lie down. There you go. There you go. Poor thing. Wants to be all up in my business even though it's like really, really hot. Because of course she does. Of course she does. What a pest. What a pest. My favorite little pest. Yes. That's making me think like shiny also, the way I'm doing the like core shadow kind of heavy. Like chrome kind of. Let me scoot back forward because I cannot get to the screen. There we go. Let's do some more. Let's do some more. For a bit. How long's it been? 2.5. 2.5 hours, right? Oh, do you guys in YouTube chat only get numbers up to 3? For who's shrimping the most, eh? There's only 3. There's only 3 spots. And Doug's got number 1 now. What do I want to do next? I'm kind of just messing about with these. I do like a side view, like this. Hip tilt. Lizandy! Oh, hello! Hello, everyone! Welcome to the stream! How are we doing? Hey! Clown friend left the station. She did, yeah. Dipped out. What are the crowns with the numbers? I think that's who is like the most active in the chat. Who's shrimping the hardest, I guess. Lizandy, hello! Thank you for the raid. How are we doing? What have you been streaming? What's going on? What's going on? How are we doing? And every other button on my soundboard. Okay, ribs, ribs, ribs. Ribs, ribs, hips. Played agree. Ooh. I hope you had a good time. I'm on the couch. No shrimp in here. Oh, okay. As long as you're not like behind the couch. That's the danger zone. As long as you're not behind the couch. I was about to say that's a meme, but you're going to assume it's that other meme. It's a different meme. There's a meme about like shitting behind the couch. It's not the one you're thinking of. Still didn't finish it, but it's chilling really pretty. Ooh. It will instantly disappear though. Have a good stream. Thank you. Thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. Also, hello, Sandy Raiders. Hello, how are we? Need a lifetime achievement crown on the YouTube chat since my word count is probably higher than everyone else's if we were talking over the course of our chat careers. Yeah, I don't know if it's just from like today, because this is the first day, this is the first day I've noticed it appear. It's new. I don't know if it's a thing anywhere else or if they've just implemented it. I'm trying to compete with Twitch, I assume, or pit the chat against each other. Skinny arms again. Stuck with the skinny arms. I was trying to draw them skinny, but not that skinny. Skinny, but not that skinny. It resets daily. Ah. Okay, that's interesting. So we got a new round of who's the biggest shrimp every day. It must just be from how often you're talking in the chat too, because Cherry did a super chat. Cherry was like proper shrimping. But has still lost the splot. Oh wow, lost the splot. That's a good one. Lost the splot, chat. I've lost the splot. It's talking and super chats. Am I just gonna keep going like I suppose so. If you splot the plot though, I'm trying to splot the plot. That's why the writing has taken me so long. If only I could splot the plot properly. Not doing a plopper job. What am I doing? Is that the shadow down there? I guess so. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. But what is that? No, that bit's the shadow I'm trying to do. Yeah. Just do what feels good in your heart. Is that how you do it? Do you just like do shit and hope that it makes sense, and don't think about it too much? So working on some writing, been putting off my splotting. It's okay. I'm gonna me and Cherry are gonna hang out later and splot. Got a big splot in Word document been messing with. Everything in Echoes the last time is just what made sense to me. Okay. I think that is part of it too, just like intuition. But I also want to know why. I'm like one of those annoying children that's like, why though? Why though? Why though? Why? Why? I want to know. Overthink everything. I need a routine and a plan so I can make sure I'm making tangible progress, even. This is really making me want to paint something metallic, chrome. Read a bunch of myth and Jung, so it's in my heart, yeah. It's in the language, I guess. I shall get the quote. Oh, there's a quote. Oh yeah, that little like shadow you get under the hips just going into the leg, that is like really nice. It's probably too heavy. So maybe. What day is it? Wednesday. By a symbol, I don't mean an allegory or a sign, but an image that describes in the best possible way the dimly discerned nature of the spirit. A symbol does not define or explain, it points beyond. Hello, how are you today? Not bad, thank you. How are we doing? Welcome to the stream. I'm having a fight, I think. As per usual. Self to a meaning that is darkly divined, yet still beyond our grasp, cannot be adequately expressed in the familiar words of our language. Yeah, it's like condensed, I suppose. I don't know. That's the way I think about it. It's just it's a bunch of stuff that, what's the word, evokes something else. Like a good design. I was fighting with that with colours and things, actually, like what is evoking the right kind of thing for different, I don't know, I've got a lot of like colour stuff going on in my mind, because of course I have. Of course I have. Just to make it worse to fight with. Don't want to make the waists like too skinny, so I think that's kind of lame. I do have some chunky girls to draw, actually. Maybe I should work on those. I was wondering if I should block these with like flat colors as well. Or not flat colors, but you know, just like blanc cell shade in the way I'm doing. A little spare tire is a treat, yeah. Exactly. I'm starting to wonder if I'm going for the wrong kind of body shape for what I'm trying to do, actually. I'm getting that impression, so I might need to just change it in general. There's like a shape I was going for, but I think we're like too skinny. We need more belly. Like belly pudge or something, but maybe not like a lot. It's supposed to be like a hot potato, but she needs a little bit of a belly. Hot potato, but not like too hot of a hot potato, you know? Like a... maybe a 6. Maybe a 6 out of 10, you know? Or is that other guy supposed to be like a... I don't know. Like a 3 or a 2? I need to place them all on a chart, that would be funny. Should we try and draw some more chunky? I don't know. I've got a couple of different body shapes that I need to like fight with, actually. There's a few. I've noticed I like to bend the rib cage off to the side in that direction quite a lot. You can see it on this one behind. I think I'm kind of taking cues from those two. Like the poses behind. As if I'm going to need to like draw that kind of pose at all. Probably not. Probably not. Can I draw like chunky? Because I'm gonna have to draw like fat rolls. I was kind of leaning into it. This is gonna be way too skinny. It's gonna be way too skinny. It's alright, we'll just start leaning more pudgy and then I can ham it up later. Then again, maybe it does make sense if the other one is kind of not so curvy, actually. Not gonna spoil anything. I got a whole lot of like, oh, the different body shapes because reasons going on, I guess. Like character design reasons. I do like a bit of a bingo wing as well. Well, not a bingo wing, but you know, like the chub. The chub. The chubby. I don't want to do that kind of body shape either where it's like, you know in anime, where they draw a character that looks like a child, and then they give it like huge badonks. You know? Is this all character design work you've been doing over the last month or so for your comic? I've been, yeah, I'm like fighting body shapes to try and condense them, I guess, so that they're like easier to draw, and I've got the shape language down as well. It's taken me a while of like fighting with it. This is like general study stuff as well, but it's since I want variation, I'm trying to figure out what they look like. So it's kind of both, but I don't have to show you my characters if I'm just drawing them like this. Do you know Dragon Maid? No. I assume I don't want to either. Given the context. Have the body of an anime girl, even the boys, yeah. It's a lot of prep work for comics, like TV animation levels of pre-production. I don't want to, yeah, but like I'm like studying at the same time. Like it's not like this isn't going to apply to other things. I am just like taking a few of them and applying my character designs to them to test them out where I think I'm getting them right. Dragon Maid is literally what you just described, of course. That makes it sound like it's doing the trope of, oh, she's actually 1,000 years old as well. Is that the thing too? Yeah, not enough rolls. No, I've been through like 3 different style variations for what it is that I want to do, so I'm kind of closing in on it slowly. Or what's gonna work for it, because it needs to not be too simplified, or I think it won't carry. Dragon Maid anime I hear about passively because of how popular it is. Yeah, that's what we want. We want squidge like by there. There's Aiken and Oldie? I've not heard of that one neither. One of the like strangest body shapes I've seen is when you see like very okay, sometimes there's women and they're shaped like they're like very overweight, but they carry all the weight in the middle, so they're shaped kind of like the arms fall off them like that, and then all the weight is like in the middle. And because you've got that angle on the oh, are you on the move, Cat? You on the move? Because they got that angle on the femur where it's like that. They always look like their knees are together like that, and it's like a very strange looking body shape. Where the fat just kind of like pulls like that as well, and it always looks like their knees are like constantly together like that, like they're trying to hold in a wee. It's interesting because it like the weight of the fat like plays up that angle on the femur. And where the fat kind of sits on the hips. Is that cat on the move? I might have to go and see where she's going, chat. But you don't see it so much in men's legs because they're a lot like straighter. I just think that's interesting because you've got like things play up the shapes in the anatomy, the way the fat sits, and it's interesting. It's like very exaggerated and cartoony. See, that's cute. That's like cute and pudgy, but I don't think it's quite the right direction. Do I want to? Yeah, you know what? Yeah, it's fine. I'll just keep doing this sheet like that so it's kind of consistent, and then I will maybe switch to doing this with color blocks. Because I want to do it while I'm drawing them so that it picks up better. Shaped like a One Piece character? Yeah. I do want to see how far I can push them, the body shapes. The old Mr. Tumnus legs. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. What is that? Hang on. What was that? Oh no, it's okay. Mr. Tumnus legs. That's hilarious. That belly is like too flat. Because I guess you don't see it in women that are like skinnier. You don't really notice that angle so much unless you're looking for it, like in the femur. But when you see it on someone who's got like a whole lot of fat in like the middle section and also around their hips, it really like exaggerates it. Comparison to like the tibia and that as well. I try not to be rude and stare at people, but sometimes you see people and it's like, wow, you're shaped. You are a whole shape. You know? Some people look interesting. I pay attention. Let's say I'm not weird looking, I'm pretty weird looking too. Primary shape people. Yeah. Like exactly the thing you complain about where the little old guy with the square shaped face. Have you ever seen people gurning, actually? Like G-U-R-N. Where they got no teeth and they can pull their bottom jaw up real high. So if you're looking at them straight on the angle, or the line of their jaw is just like straight across. That's cute. Professional underbiter, yeah. Uh-huh. That's it. It's cute. Maybe a bit lumpy. Maybe a bit lumpy. I'd like to be able to like smooth some of the shapes out, even if they are like chunky. Maybe not so much with the hip dip. I really like drawing a hip dip though. People never draw the hip dip. They always like merge these things, and I don't like it. I like the hip dip. I don't know. Why don't people like hip dips? Where most of these have got their arms up as well, they all look like they're heckling you for a fight. How much more space is there? Should we finish this? Let's finish this sheet. What was I doing with Skelby? Just outfits. Just outfits. I'm really tempted to... Fuck that, I'm staring. Oh, wait, I think I know what's going on. Is it because it's in top chat and it's getting rid of things? I'm sorry if I'm missing stuff, chat. I think YouTube is censoring itself, but it's picking it up in... what's it called? Restream. It's picking it up in the restream chat. I need to put it on live chat so that I can see you, maybe. Oh yeah, there we go. But yeah, I agree. Fuck that, I'm staring. I wear sunglasses and then people can't tell that you're staring. Well, not from like far away anyway. They can't tell if you're wearing sunglasses. What am I doing now? What am I doing now? I like the legs on this one actually, and the shadow I put around them. That's quite nice. I don't know. Let's just go. Let's just go and start drawing some lines. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Figure it out as we go. It'll be fine. I assume. Don't know how you have the patience to draw these. This is fun. No? I'm trying to pick up on like what anatomy I'm having issues with as well. That's why I'm rooting around in like anatomy stuff again. I was sat here having a fight with it last night. Some other stuff. Turn around my 3 main characters and dying on the second one. It isn't even a full turnaround. I like anatomy. I think it's really cool. Like I say, these aren't like exclusively for character stuff, but I am thinking about it as I'm doing it, because some of those body shapes, like specifically, I fight with. Some of the body shapes that I want. And some of the characters are more difficult than others as well. Do I want to make this one like chunky? I don't know. I need to do another height sheet of them really and like put them all together, because I have that issue of they've all got to work like relative to each other, because I know I've told they're supposed to be in relation to each other, but putting them into a sheet and having them make sense when I'm used to kind of drawing them separately is a whole other thing. Your anatomy is really good, especially since you can change body mass on the figures without any issues. Thank you. I'm trying. That's another thing I want to be able to do. I have plot stuff where people need to like gain and lose weight, I guess. To show like time passing. So I need to be able to integrate that into the same kind of figure on someone. I need to be able to do the character creator sliders with them. Oh, one day too, I can draw some such exquisite fatty pombolatis. Ooh. See, that's like this one's like weak sauce. I can do better than that. That's it's not bad, but I can do better. I can do better. I want to do better. She's supposed to be a bit chunkier than that, the one I'm thinking of. I need my rolls. I need my rolls in the right place. So you get the crease under the rib cage crease. I'm making the faces like too pointy for this as well, because you just get like the chin sloughing off. That's my new favorite word, slough, because you're actually supposed to pronounce it with the F noise, so it doesn't sound like I'm not able to speak properly like usual. I can do better. The thought artist's a plague with at all times. Yeah, there's no escaping that one. It's the that'll do that I need to lean into. That'll do, pig, that'll do. Maybe I should start saying that to myself, actually. If I start saying it as a joke, it will eventually integrate on its own. And I won't have to think about it. That'll do, pig, that'll do. I'm gonna start saying that and see if it helps. I like it when you get I guess you get like the shoulder, and then you get like a little bit of weight on the top of the arm like that, and then you know. I'm not going for that kind of chubby where you get the you know where babies have like the fat little arms and they have like a little crease at the wrists like that, because they turn into like the Michelin Man because they're so chubby. Not that kind of chunky. What is ironic will become post-ironic. Yeah, that's it. You see, you start saying it as a joke and then it becomes serious. So you can use that to your advantage to get yourself to do stuff. Does that count for the whole cry about it? But, you know, you can cry as long as you're actually drawing at the same time. My rule that I have. You're allowed to cry, but you better be drawing. Better be drawing while you're doing it, chat. Yeah, see, we need like belly crease like this, and then it rolls like up that way. Get the kind of back titties going on over there. And then it like cakes in, not cakes. Pulls in like around the hips, and then you get the like butt fat. It's easier when the figure's twisting because it's easier to get the full like roll around the side. Productive whinging only, please. Yeah, you can only whinge if you're actually doing something about it at that moment, otherwise you're not allowed to mention it yet. Belly aching on these sketches. I am belly aching on these sketches, you're right. See, I figured that these are something I can like do on stream as well that people like watching, so I don't have to spoil my characters if I just draw them like faceless, you know. Watch me like not have them look anything like these also when I start posting. Not gonna look a damn thing like these. I hope everyone hates it. I hope you all hate it and tell me why it's bad actually, because I want to know. I want to know what sucks so that I can improve. These figures look amazing. Thank you. How are we? Did I lose the Twitch chat again? Hang on. There we go. Just in case. Just in case. Keep losing what's going on. These I'm making the tatas too perky as well because it's like they should be like more droopy if they're big. Lack of a third boob is really upsetting me. You want me to draw 3 boobs? I don't know. I don't know about that one. Maybe a bit more shrimping before I start drawing 3 boobs at request. Do like a belly roll. Bigger they are, the harder they fall. There was something else I was going to say. Oh, I remember hearing something. This is like vile, okay. It's not that vile, but it's like, I didn't need to know that kind of thing, but I remember watching some like doco, and there was like a page 3 model talking, and she was like, oh yeah, they make you like flip your nipples, because then it makes your boobies like perkier. It's like, great, I need to know that. So I always think about that when I'm drawing figures. Drawing the boobs. I did not need to know that. So Kung Pao when I was young and always thought the mono-boobed woman was hilarious. I want to see one with 3 because that would be funny too. Flip your nipples, yeah. Because it like pulls the skin taut, you know? She was talking about that, how that is like a thing that they do. Apparently. Like models. I guess you wouldn't get much of that little like dip there if there's a bunch of weight. That would disappear. Portfolio, would you give a critique? I have a critique. I have a critique tier on the Patreon if you want me to do that. If you wanted to like pay me separately to do one, I would do it. But I'm not doing it for free. If you want me to do that as like a commission, I would. If you wanted it like separate and not to jump on the Patreon. Tucking it into the bra upwards. I'm not going to elaborate. I'm not going to elaborate because it's nasty as it is. It's nasty enough. I'm not gonna. No problem. Yeah, I would. Yeah, I would be open to that as like a commission thing if anyone wanted like a critique, so they didn't have to sub to the Patreon to get one. I think I needed to add that as a thing actually. Don't have boobs and now I'm completely lost. That's okay. There is the roast channel in Discord. Oh yeah, there is a roast channel in Discord. Yeah, the critiques I do, like video ones for the Patreon. I think I've got an example of one or maybe a few actually on YouTube. I know I posted one of the ones I did for Ahmed, but there's more of them that I haven't posted. From like a while ago. See, this is just turning into like shapes now, and it's looking kind of ass. I think I'm getting too wobbly with it, where I should be keeping it chunky. Got a real bad habit of not like planting the feet on the ground either. Ugh, and making the gravity like wobbly. I might set up another draw pile in the Patreon Discord as well, actually. I am feeling like a draw pile. So a bit of One Piece about the critique. Good critique. One critique that I got a few years ago really helped me improve. That's good. If you have like a critique of my critiquing also, I want to hear it. Is it the one that I posted on YouTube that you saw? It was the One Piece art by Ahmed, I think. Good critique is worth it for those who want to improve. Yeah. If I do a draw pile also, I was going to do some studying of muscles. And do some sketching. Or I've been doing that kind of thing anyway, just like off stream, but I think it would be fun to get going with it in a draw pile if people want to join in. It says kind of Michelin Man and lumpy, isn't it? A bit lumpy. A little bit lumpy. Like my gravy because I can't cook. It was the One Piece art. I only use YouTube since I just put stuff on and keep working. Let me go and get it actually because I will post it. I will post it in the chat for people so that they can see it if they are interested in looking at what my critiques are like. I do have the videos for the other ones too. I was thinking it might be good to merge them into one video so there's a few in a row rather than separate ones. It can't be difficult to find. I don't think it was that long ago that I posted it, right? Oh, I've got like critiques of my own ones in cherries too as examples. Where is that one that I did for Ahmed? It's in here somewhere. Where is he? Oh no, there it is. Here we go. Get the link. Give me that link. There you go, chat. And I'll post it in Twitch too. There we go. People can't afford a critique. Oh, what a bunch of critiques and feedback videos other people have done online. You can also learn from other people's feedback. Yep, I agree. That's also why I like streaming too, because it's not like as helpful as a critique from someone who is like at a higher level than you or something. But sometimes chat will be like, yeah, this looks weird, and it's ubiquitous. Ubiquitous, that's it. Like everyone thinks something looks weird, and they might not know why, but when a bunch of people think something looks off, they're probably more likely to be right. So I pay attention to it. I pay attention to if the chat thinks something looks dodgy. Mark Brunei has like a 6-hour live streams he posts that are just critiques of his students at various levels. That's cool. I'll have to watch some of those actually. I don't think I've seen him critiquing stuff. Did I call him brunette again also? It's Brunei in it. It's Brunei in it. These ones take up more space. I should draw more of them. Go faster. Kind of want to draw a really nice rendered Skelby too. I'm getting tempted. Not like, I don't know. Maybe not like the other ones. Something nicer. I'm gonna try and improve the way I was painting the see-through glowy skin on her. Did I post the time lapse of her on YouTube? I think I did. I feel like I did. I know I did on Twitter. It's gonna get real annoying when I start trying to put clothes on these two. I like drawing the body shapes without clothes because I like the anatomy more. I get upset when I have to draw clothes on them. Unless it's like the kind of skin tight clothes where you can, you know, it's like sprayed on, you still see the anatomy. Uploaded a few feedback vids and he's really good. I think I might go through these later where I'm going to hang about in a text document with Cherry. Actually, we're going to hang out in a text document and do some like plot writing stuff, but I will also make some notes going through these sheets that I've been drawing so that I can point out what looks fucky and what I need to study. Spray on spandex, yeah, that's it. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. It's zero suit, yeah. Nothing at all. Nothing. So much easier to draw. I don't know. I just got way more interested in anatomy than I ever did like clothes, I guess. That's a very hunchy neck also. I'm tilting them hips again. Bad habit, bad habit. I think I will draw a few more of these and then scoot also. I think that's going to be a good idea. I do have tutorials on the Patreon also. I was thinking about maybe changing the tutorial tier so that I just sell them as like individual videos and then make the tutorial tier like a different thing. Because making videos every month is a lot. And I want to spend more time on other things, I think. Big apron dress means I don't have to draw legs. Yep. Uh-huh. Exactly. See, them arms kind of is that kind of lumpy. I was gonna look at forearm muscles as well. Start refining drawing those a bit, because if I draw more buff JoJo's, that would be helpful. Do you like drawing a buff JoJo? So why not? So what's that little one at the back? Is it the Anconius? The little one by the elbow. I'm gonna look at that one. Yeah, okay, everything's gonna like merge together, but it wants to like, okay, that swings like uppy under the boobie, and then this one's swingy like up that way. This one's swinging up that way, and then there's like a roll there, just like Muppet mouths, I guess. Muppet mouths. Get the belly. Does overpainting help people with critiques as well? Because when I was doing them, I was asking, is that like something you want? Because I don't want to. Sometimes when people are like nearly getting something and you can tell, I feel like it's less helpful to like overpaint or correct things in that way when they're like almost there, you know, because it's kind of like robbing them of the realization or it clicking, I think. Because I do it, I help Cherry out a lot because best friend. Cherry gets the help for free. But sometimes I'm just like, yeah, you've almost got it. I'm not gonna rob that from you. if people want it, I'll do it though for like critiques. If someone wanted that, I would do it. Try to be careful not to. I don't want to rob the XP from anyone, you know. What I was in, Richard Feedbacks, was essentially about me just being mindful and not switching off at any stage of the process. Ah. Sounds like a small thing, but over time it changed everything for me, yeah. That's an issue I have sometimes where I just like turn off. It's like, oh, I've done this before. Turn my brain off. That's a better belly. It's a better belly. It's not quite there, but I like this arm that's kind of like more muscular. Something really small like that delivered in the right way can really help someone take the next step in their art evolution. Yep. I agree. I was thinking about that actually because I was thinking about it. Cherry was telling a story in one of the podcast episodes we were doing where someone was like, "It looks like you didn't even try," as a critique. And then Cherry poked more and got a better critique from it. But I'm thinking, is that maybe that's like helpful too? Like it looks like you didn't even try if it's in that sense of you're not. It looks like you're not paying attention to what you're doing. Subscribe to Cherry's comic. Look forward to reading it when my jealousy of the volume of work she's uploaded subsides a bit. I'm gonna send that to Cherry because I think that will. That's a good ass pat for Cherry. Let me send it. I'll take a screenshot and I'll send it later because I'm not sure she's hanging about at the moment. I think she's busy. Let me. Absolute bully. Yeah, that is an absolute bully. Let me put the Arts and Dafts link in the chat as well because I always forget to do that. There we go. There we go. Absolute bully. huge meanie. Someone said mine looked like I didn't try. I would assume my anatomy was off, yeah. Like, it's not that helpful, but I guess you could get, like, something from it. I don't know. Then again, I do the thing of, like, I don't really care if you're being mean. Like, I can probably pick up something from what you're saying anyway, and I'm more likely to think about that than get upset about it. I'm just interested. Just interested in what people are spotting. Then I could be doing better. Waiting until she was gone so it doesn't get to her head. Oh, what, like, like ego? I think that will make Cherry happy. Because Cherry has done a lot of work. Richard pointed out that I started strong and eventually it was like I was just putting ideas out without really being intentional with the way I was with earlier pages. Oh, is it like the... Is it like where the process becomes so repetitive that it's very easy to just zone out on it? Because I notice that occasionally with what I do. Just in general. I mean, especially if you're drawing the same thing repeatedly. I think that's easy. Easy to start messing up. Complacent, maybe. Maybe not complacent, but it's just easy to stop paying attention, yeah, I guess. Feedback, it's about what you notice in the end. You can only comment on what you notice. You just say what you feel needs to be said. Can I, can I do that in a little crease? That little crease there is something people seem to have an issue with as well. Actually, I've been thinking about that lately. Like around here. And that drop off on the hips too. I'm really liking foreshortening legs like that actually. Probably not putting enough fat on these ones though. Cherry is editing more podcast also. And we recorded one on Saturday, actually. I need to finish what I was drawing for that. I'm not going to spoil it. We were drawing from book descriptions. That won't be the next one that comes out though. We've got another one before that. I think that's us making the logos for it. That one, and then we're going to drawing from book descriptions. I looked at mine before and I think it looks kind of lame, so I'm going to do more to it. Making the feet small on these. So picking up that background colour, yeah. See, this is that leg thing where you get that like extra weight down there where it starts to pool and kind of pull down a little bit that I was talking about. Starts to like that kind of shape and then it's like those puffy pants, I suppose. I suppose like the wider ankles I should have a fight with as well. I guess you do get the feet looking smaller as well because the ankles are bigger by the fat pools as well, I'm thinking. There we go. I'll leave it be. Do a bit more edge on that. Really does look like I'm working up to making this like chrome and shiny. I'm not gonna, I'm just, it's fun to put the core shadows in like that. Nice harsh edge. I really like it when people do figure drawing, like from life, and they really play that up. I don't know if I could get away with that in my comic, but it does look flippin' cool. It's look flippin' cool. I might be skinny girls again. I think I'm having like boob problems as well, like fitting them on top of the ribcage. They're not like terrible, but they do look kind of like off. There's some curves and foreshortening of curves that's messing with me, I think. I could probably do that around the cheek. I like colouring chrome. It's a pain in the ass, but it does look cool. So one material I've really figured out. Do you have any that you've done? I would like to see. Oh, I did see where you sent me the comic as well, actually. I was thinking about that. I didn't mention it. I did see it. Thank you for sharing. Here I go with the tilt again. Look, it's my favorite. I might draw. You know what? I'm going to draw the buff shadow in the Patreon draw pile, and I'm going to draw him with a big throbbing coracobrachialis. I'm glad you survived my writing. I didn't think it was bad. I like the faces where you've got. I like the one panel where he's got the face like my dragon, where it's very like this. That's very good. I like that whole lot. That was great. I've been thinking about the little bony landmarks on the elbows too. And what's that one that sits like right along the ulna? That one's been pissing me off something fierce. Where's my anatomy book? Oh, I've got two actually. Where'd the other one go? Oh, he's behind me. He's behind me. Let me see. I'm gonna find out while I'm thinking about it. So I learn the name. Where is it? Oh, they've got stuff about skin folds in here actually, in my book. What's this one? Atlas of Human Anatomy for the Artist. Stephen Rogers' Peck Chat. It's a good one. It's very helpful. That is what I learned a lot of stuff from, if you would like to know. Is that what there's the coracobrachialis. The little stringy bastard. What is that one? Flexocarpi ulnaris. That's the guy. That's him. There's so many. There are so many in the forearm, and I hate them. I tend to like chunk them together and simplify them quite a lot. So, I don't draw like every individual one, but I need to learn them better. I love drawing arms like this. I love it, and you can see the swoop like here with the deltoid and swinging back down that way. Pretty cool. Tiny boobs again. Consistently tiny boobs. As far as Chrome goes, there's a Spider-Man Naruto. Timeouts I posted a while ago on Instagram. Oh, on Instagram, one of the Spider-Men has a Chrome arm. The last time I colored a Chrome surface. I will go and have a nose. Is there something on me? Oh no. It's hair. There are so many bugs out now that it's the summer. I'm just like, oh, everywhere. Not that they bother me, but I don't, you know, I don't want to get them everywhere. It's like beetles and things flying about now. It's quite nice. A lot of butterflies. Well, more than I would expect. What's that like? What's that statue of the curvy lady? The something Venus. I forget what she's called. Where she's all boobs and butt. I'm making them. Okay, so I start out with the top of the body and then I make it too small and everything else starts to like get bigger as I draw further down, and that is a habit that I need to flip and stop. I need to flip and stop. It's very annoying. Very annoying. Pew, pew, pew. Pew, 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 pew. Sploosh. Not most Greek statues, old boobs, bums, teeny tiny peepees. Oh yeah, it wasn't like a Greek one. I can't remember where it was from. Pew, 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 pew. Do that. That's a pretty cool method of like sketching actually. It's like pew, 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 pew. Stop thinking, draw it in one line, chat. Shut up. Pew, pew. No brains, only pew, pew. Stop thinking about it. Stop thinking about it. Just pew, pew. Draw fast. No brain. No brain, draw fast. Don't let the brain get involved. It doesn't have a say in such matters. Oh, I can do it with the shading too, like pew, pew, pew. It's probably a good drawing exercise. Yeah. Yeah, do it, chat. How few lines can you get away with, chat? How low can you go with the stroke count, chat? Until I start doing this kind of shading on it, anyway. So actually, someone do something like this with the lasso tool once, actually. Stroke count's pretty high. It's not something to brag about. How few strokes can you draw a figure in, chat? One stroke if I'm drawing a dead snake. That's a drawing exercise, actually, the continuous line thing. Where you don't take the pen off the paper, you just keep drawing. Whatever it is. Makes you think fast. That needs like the little square for the hip slit, I think. There we go. I really want to like gradient that bit, but I'll do it a little bit. I'm starting to lean into shading it. I don't want to. Don't want to shade it. Nice simple choppy lines, yeah. There we go. Maybe a bit weightier on that edge so it blends with the other ones. The kind of like booby stretch as well, where you've got that tension like pulling up there. I want to get better at the motion. The motion around there. They look a bit better when you zoom out too. Them top ones are kind of pasty. These chunkier lines are better. Let's do one more. And then I've got some other stuff to do, but I may see you later in the Patreon. If you want to hang out in a draw pile for a bit, or I might kind of switch between that and doing com stuff actually. That would be good. It's nice to have a canvas to switch to and like jump between things. Momentum. Keep the momentum going, just keep switching what canvas you're on. I didn't draw an ear over there, over that side. Yeah, yeah. What now? I know that in these sheets, as I get to like the last one in a row, I start getting bored. Start getting bored and annoyed, and they start looking bad. Oh, it is getting on for dinner time as well, actually. It's getting on for dinner time. I will stream more tomorrow, also. I will be back then. And I might start a Skelby. I really need to finish that Poochie that I was working on. I kind of hate him because I've spent too long working on him already. So I need to just get rid. Just be done with, get rid. Ideally, and then I can move on to something else. Just need to actually finish it. So I think it's like a color fight, and I really don't feel like coloring in right now. That's the only problem. I'm having a lot of fun doing this kind of thing, and I feel like it's more worth my time. Even though it would be nice to finish what I was doing there. What's for dinner, chat? I don't know what I'm doing actually. I don't know what's for dinner. I'm gonna have to figure it out. I kind of want a baked potato, but it might be a bit hot. Maybe just a butty. Maybe just a butty for dinner. I don't know. That's like a more reasonable body shape as well, actually, because there's still width in the hips, and the legs are just a bit more skinny. The legs are just a bit more skinny. Let's try and get those hips again. And not pull them like too far. Not pull them too far down. I'm pulling the legs back like this way as well. Playing up the what are those ones in there? That little triangle, are they like adductors? Are they the adductors? On the leg on the inside. Is that a nice sketch of them I just saw in here? The adductors and the sartorius are like a whole lot. Oh yeah. And the gracilis. There's almost kind of like a little hollow in there with the I wonder if that's like a fossa. There's a gap between some of the muscles, which is interesting. Around the pelvis. Like up in this little corner, there's kind of a fossa, and I'm thinking about it in the way that you get the little fossa between the, what is it? Is that the intraclavicular fossa? I think it is. There's the intraclavicular fossa and there's the supraclavicular fossa, which is the one above where it is between the trapezius as it swings around. I might start doing these where they're like interactions as well between a couple. What is that noise? Oh, it's my book. Okay. I might do some of these where they're like interactions between a couple of figures, because I know people draw those a lot as like Patreon things, and they'll do like sheets of them, because I think that would be pretty cool. As like a practice thing too, and people seem to like them when people do that. So why not? Do I want to pull that leg up? Not really. I don't think so. Pull it over that way. Or like back ways. Over there. Yeah, that's it. And then I want this one to like go kind of back ways like this, and then that one too. And to not get too crazy on that rib cage by the, and then the butt's at the back. The butt is over there at the back. It's like its own independent thing. Don't need no man. Big independent butt, don't need no man. I feel like that takes away from it if I don't make that leg very like straight, but if I can like mirror it with this one, I don't think it will look as bad. Time for me to go get some cold coffee. Have a great day. Thank you for coming to the stream, Goblin. Have a chill day. Have a comfy chill day. I hope the coffee is good as well. I'm gonna stay off the coffee, I think. Too much. Again. Yeah, again. Too much coffee. That would be a good angle to study, actually, where you get the little bottom hoops of the pelvis kind of sticking out like that if you pull the legs back. Interesting. Interesting. Right. I guess I only want like the top of this, and then that could, you know what, that could be like a little shadow by there. And then everything else disappears downways. Nice. Oh, that would, yeah, that would, you know what, that would be like a little shadow by there. And then along over here under the chin and everything that way. Let's try them chunky lines too. Do I want a bit of highlight by there? Maybe. I did it on the other one and it looked pretty cool. So I think I will sneak a bit. Sneak a bit in. Oh yeah, this thing, okay, this one isn't bad. There's some stuff that I'm starting to catch a little bit better now, I think. I'm keeping the light and direction pretty tame. Also, I'll just pick a few things out. I think you're number one YouTube shrimp today, also, Doug. Well done. Well done, number one shrimp. I'm thinking of that Hot Chip song now where they're like, you're my number one guy. I'm gonna have to go and listen to that or it'll get stuck in my head. This blocking out the shadows is helping so much more than I thought it would too. I think that's why a lot of the other ones were wobbly. I should try more of the shapes with the skinny dude as well. Yeah, number one shrimp. Cherry is shuriken, no, shuriken, no, shirking, that's it. Shirking the shrimp duties. I can't say those words fast. Okay, still having like leg problems, but it's not that bad. It's not that. There you go, chat. There's a whole bunch. There's a whole bunch of these, and I also drew some scalbies with clothes. I'm thinking about those arms too, and I might wrap them around in the same way that I was doing with these legs, because have you seen the Mugler bodysuit, chat? Show me the cool one, please. where it's got the swirly shapes around the body. I'm obsessed with it. Is that a good one? It's kind of like that. It's got that motion where it swirls around the limbs. Limbs and flesh. Okay, here it is. So I want her to have the Mugler bodysuit thing going on, where it swirls like that, but it's the human legs and human arms, and then it goes down to the feet and the hands, where it will attach to her feet and hands, and she will wear them like gloves, I think. And she's got the front butt as well that attaches to them, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool. I'm definitely going to draw that one though. I just hope I can carry it off, and probably this one too. I like the idea of the bodysuit and the veins where it's like onion skin. Right, I'm gonna go, chat. I'm gonna go. There's all my figures. Look. I am liking some of them. I'll write more notes on them and put them on the Patreon with the rest of them. I'm getting quite bored of these now. Quite an order of them. Right, have a good one, chat. Ta-ra. Goodbye.